Hi Scorpio, welcome to your July 2020 general reading. As always, these energies can be reversed, flipped, take it how it resonates for you in your situation. And if this is not for you, that's fine. It's just not your reading this time. So we'll go through and pull the cards, and then we'll go through and clarify each card as well, of course. And the first card that we have here for you, Scorpio, in July, is the Sun in reverse. So the Sun is actually one of the most beautiful cards of the whole tarot deck. It's all about illumination and happiness and brightness and cheerfulness and playfulness. When it's in reverse, it's still pretty positive, but it means as though you may have had a little bit of a challenging time lately, Scorpio, in regards to seeing the light or feeling in control, or that you have this, positivity coming towards you. And that may be because there's been an ending lately for you. So we do have the Ten of Swords here. So tens are all about endings. And this may have been quite a difficult ending for you, Scorpio. You may feel as though you've been betrayed in some way, or you didn't see it coming, or you've been sort of stabbed in the back, or someone has hurt you. So let's go through, of course, and we'll clarify. We then have the Emperor card here for you, Scorpio, in July. So the Emperor is all about being in control. You may have been dealing with someone a little older than you as well. This does often indicate that sort of fatherly figure, or even just someone who's in a position of power, someone who does like to take control. We'll go through and clarify these cards, as I say, and we'll see sort of how this is playing out for you in July, Scorpio. What else do we have for Scorpio in July, please? We do have the Eight of Swords, so another swords card for you, Scorpio. You may be dealing with an air sign, which is Aquarius, Taurus, or a Libra. So the Eight of Swords is all about feeling quite stuck. As you can see, she's even bound up there. But her feet are free, so she's free to move and free to go, but she can't see it for herself. So when I say she, of course she or he. Genders are completely neutral in tarot, so I'm just reading what's on the card here in terms of it's a female represented on the card, but please trust me that my readings are completely gender neutral. So you may be feeling stuck by a certain situation, or by this person who's been controlling a certain situation in your life. But what I feel here, Scorpio, is that you're not seeing the factors. You can leave this now. You can walk away from whatever this situation is. It's done. It's over. There are brighter days ahead with the Sun card. So let's go ahead and pull another card. Okay. Scorpio, we do have the Ace of Cups in reverse for you in July. So the Ace of Cups is all about love, emotions, really wanting to offer that cup of love. But when it's in reverse, this is actually about having to turn that love towards yourself. So you may be in need of some more self-love, looking after yourself, self-care, really nurturing your soul and being kind to yourself during this process. And that makes sense again if something has come to an end. Maybe somebody's trying to control something here in your connection, or trying to control an ending, and you're feeling controlled by them by having the Eight of Swords here and feeling stuck. And now is the time to really just understand that there's a lot of love that you can give yourself that will help you through this situation. One more card, please, for Scorpio in July. Scorpio, July. One more card, please. Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So we have another reversal here. We do have a couple of reversals coming through for you, Scorpio, which just means that some of this energy may be challenging for you in July. The Two of Pentacles is about release and letting go, or feeling overwhelmed by having juggled too many things for too long. And this links for me back into this Eight of Swords energy, around feeling stuck and that you're not sure how to let go, but you're needing to, because there is an ending here for you in July. So let's go ahead and clarify these cards for you, Scorpio. Clarify the Sun card. As I said, I'm seeing the air signs here. Okay. So we've had two cards that have jumped out at us for the Sun card in July. And it is about a choice here that you've had to make, or that is coming your way, that you may be having to make. So as I said, there's an ending as well that's coming your way. And there's a choice about how you move forward and move on from this ending. So the Chariot, you may be dealing with a Cancer. And the Lovers card, you may also be dealing with a Gemini here. But as I said, we do have the air signs on the table as well. But this is just showing me that you may be feeling pretty sad and pretty low with your energy, because there's a choice that has been sort of forced upon you, actually, I feel with this 10 of Swords coming through, an ending, and now it's up to you as to whether you move on from this ending with the Chariot towards better things, or if you stay stuck in that energy of the 8 of Swords. I feel as though it's someone else here that's forced that ending upon you because of this Emperor sitting in the middle of your reading here, and that's definitely your person's energy with this Emperor card. So let's go ahead and clarify the 10 of Swords. Get some understanding on what this betrayal is, or what led to this ending for you, Scorpio. Why is the 10 of Swords here for Scorpio? Yeah. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 10 of Pentacles is actually a really positive sign. It indicates that you've achieved all that you need in life, or all that you want in life, that you're happy, secure, financially stable, you have that loving family around you, whatever it is. I'm always really conscious to say that everyone's 10 of Pentacles is different. Not everyone wants, family or marriage or a great career. Everyone's 10 of Pentacles will look completely different. But this is about wish fulfillment and really just being solid and secure and living a great life. This is in reverse, however. So that means that you've had some really challenging times. It may actually be a breakdown of a career. So this choice that's coming your way, or this ending that's coming your way, this is being forced, as I said, upon you by an Emperor. So that's someone in a position of power, or someone who likes to have power. It may be a boss in this scenario, so it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a career situation, so a career could be coming to an end, or something in regards to your job situation, and it's coming to an end because of this person who has some kind of power, who is sitting at a higher level than you. And what I mean by that is just purely in terms of maybe your boss or someone in a different position at your work. Of course, nobody has power over us and our energies. We all have free will. But what that is showing me here is this person, whether it's in career or your relationship, is really rocking the boat with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse and forcing that ending upon you. And it's really making you rethink, how do I get this 10 of Pentacles that you've wanted or that you've had, and now suddenly this ending has been forced upon you by this Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. Wow, okay, interesting. So this card really flew out at me with the Emperor and the Moon in reverse. So another reversal for you, Scorpio. The Moon is all about secrets. Something's being hidden here and being deceitful is what I was trying to say. So I'm getting a really strong vibe from this Emperor card that not all is as it seems. And it's quite a negative energy from them. And they may not be sharing all the reasons with you why they've ended something, whether it's ending your relationship and walking away from that, or why they've ended something in a job situation or a career, maybe your project or your time is up. It's really interesting. Okay. Yeah. They're saying it's like a severed contract here, but the reasons that they're giving you about ending it isn't the true picture, or it's not the full picture. So somebody is really that's pulling strings. Okay, so pulling strings behind the scenes is what I'm feeling here. So just be really aware of that and look out for this Emperor energy in your life at the moment, because they've been pulling the strings. Wow, okay. Yeah, and they've really got you stuck with this 8 of Swords. Let's go ahead and clarify the 8 of Swords for Scorpio. There's just something you don't see here, Scorpio. You don't see the full picture. And what they're telling you as to why it ended is not the truth either. And of course that makes sense. The Page of Swords is in reverse. It's come out to clarify that 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is you feeling stuck, and the Page of Swords is in reverse, which indicates that there are definitely some secrets being held there. The Page of Swords is that messenger who wants to find out the truth and is seeking the truth. And you may actually have to, or you may be in the mode during July of doing that because you want to get to the bottom of why this ended. Because as I said at the beginning, something has ended quite abruptly, and it's a surprise to you. And somebody else is holding all the power in this ending. So now your energy is really wanting to find out the truth of the matter. So as I just said with that moon in reverse, that's hiding secrets from you. Something hasn't come to light yet. And this Page of Swords is you, Scorpio, taking the time to uncover the truth. So whether that is even, spying on, trying to look at social media accounts, if this is a emotional connection, trying to figure out what the truth is behind whatever story they have told you about this ending. And that finding out the truth with this Page of Swords is what's going to set you free. Right? Because we have the Eight of Swords here. So you're still feeling really stuck. You're stuck on this ending. And that's no surprise when endings come out of the blue to us. It makes sense that we get stuck. But you're going to take the time to really figure out the truth here. And that's what's going to set you free from this situation or this person. We then have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is really nice energy because it is around you figuring out that what you need during this period is some self-nurture and self-care, Scorpio. Show me the Ace of Cups. Show me the Ace of Cups, please. Beautiful. What was I just saying, guys? Nurture, self-care. We have the amazing Star. And the Star is all about healing and looking after yourself. So what was I saying? Spot on. You've been hurt. There's an ending here that's come out of the blue and someone else has been pulling the strings on this for a while. It is now time for you to release yourself from that and move towards looking after your own energy and heart and soul and recover from it. Take the time to recover from it. I'm feeling that really strongly here, Scorpio. Look at this beautiful card. She's looking to the heavens, to the sky. She's getting some guidance. You may want to take some time to, do some meditation. Whatever works for you, Scorpio. Everyone will be different. You may be seeking out some tarot readings yourself. Obviously, if you're listening to this, you've been doing that. But what I mean by that is you may be going into more of a spiritual area and learning that yourself. And yeah, I just really feel strongly that this is now the time, once you release yourself from this ending that has occurred, towards the end of July, you'll come into a much more beautiful, healing, secure, loving, peaceful. I'm feeling rested and at peace with this card, and that's a really nice energy. And then we did, of course, have the Two of Pentacles reverse, which is again about letting go. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles reverse for Scorpio in July. Okay, I like that. So the Two of Pentacles has been clarified by the Seven of Cups. So remember, in the middle of this reading, we had the Eight of Swords, which is keeping you stuck and feeling like you don't know where to turn or what options you have available to you. But when you go through that healing process, when you figure out what the truth is behind this as to why they ended this with you, you will actually be able to release that and heal, and you'll start to see that there are options out there for you. The Seven of Cups is all about, what's next? Which one do I choose? You can see even here he's looking at the different cups and the different options available to him. And what I feel here is a really beautiful energy of you'll become awakened and you'll become aware that there has been all these other options available to you. So again, whether this is career, so you may be released from a contract or somebody has ended a job with you, it's come out of the blue for you. That person in power, it's really surprised you and hurt you, and that's understandable. But what that does is it actually opens the door to new possibilities. And you may be feeling uncertain at the moment and need to go through that healing process. But uncertainty can also equal possibilities. And that's what's going to happen for you, Scorpio. So please trust that towards the end of July or maybe into August here, but I am seeing actually July here with the Seven of Cups. By the end of July, you'll have a lot more clarity about why this ended, whether it is a relationship that you've had to make that choice on around moving away from, or it is a career where someone in a position of power has ended something with you. You can release it, you can find out the truth about what was actually going on, or even if you aren't able to uncover the truth, I can see you here trying to do that, during the month of July you really want to know what the reasons were behind this. But it's okay. This is what this is telling you, Scorpio. It's okay if you're unable to find out the real reasons. You will heal from this. Look, we have the beautiful Star card and the Seven of Cups, and you will heal from the ending, even if you're unable to find out the truth, and you'll move towards better, bigger options. I'm really feeling there's some exciting things in the future for you. So I'm going to go ahead, Scorpio, and we'll end with an oracle card. We'll just draw one oracle card for Scorpio in July 2020. Pure, I love it. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this just makes complete sense. We've just been talking about an ending, and you guys will have to process that and go through that. But there's other options available to you out there. And I know a lot of people actually at the moment are going through endings, especially with the state of the world that we're in. Unfortunately, a lot of people are losing work, losing jobs, losing careers, and you're often stuck after that happens thinking, wow, what am I going to do next? How did this happen? Trying to understand the reason why an ending occurred. But this is just telling you trust that there's another path out there for you. Remember that Seven of Cups? There are other options there for you. So a beautiful way to end. Thank you, Virgo. Sorry, we're not doing Virgo. I just finished Virgo's reading. Thank you, Scorpio. And I trust you'll all be well in July. Bye, guys.